He still got Tiffany Henyard on a run. No arrest yet. I'm waiting for it.
And the federal investigation into embattled South suburban politician Tiffany Henyard is expanding.
Sources tell us tonight the FBI is now looking into how taxpayer money was handled in Thornton Township, where she's a supervisor, at least for a few more weeks. Henyard has been a no-show for every Thornton meeting for months, and it was no different tonight. Our Jermont Terry is live in the South suburbs with what he's learned. Jermont?
Joe and Erica, tonight, multiple sources confirm that federal agents have in fact ventured here into Thornton Township. And in the past 3 weeks, they have talked to several current and former employees of the township, all talking about the spending associated with Henyard's administration and her time as supervisor, a tenure which comes to an end in May.
Any further discussion? If not, call roll, please.
Tuesday night, Thornton Township trustees carry on official business without the lame duck supervisor, Tiffany Henyard. Despite Henyard's term coming to an end next month, she remains MIA for her position.
I can't remember when the last time was.
Yet over the weekend, Henyard did show her face to hand out food boxes to residents for the Easter holiday.
Thank you so much.
I think she's hoping that a lot of black folks won't pay attention. Like, if she don't show up, she out of sight, out of mind. If she show up to stuff like this, if she show up to the town hall meeting, a lot of those people that come to the town hall meetings are going to be informed voters, local people that's going to hold her accountable. But most people, let's say 15 out of 20 people don't know about the town hall meetings. They're going to show up. They just going to see her show up to the food drive and be like, oh, she out here doing stuff for the community and don't realize she taking a bunch of stuff.
So much for loving on me. This is not the last of your super mayor, Tiffany Henyard. I got bigger and better things coming.
CBS News Chicago, through multiple sources, confirmed the feds have come into Thornton Township. The FBI was already looking into Dalton finances spending, and now the probe, according to sources, have spilled over into the township where Henyard was appointed.
There's probably more gone than we think is gone.
Mary Avant is a newly elected trustee and will be sworn in next month. She's not at all surprised the feds are now widening the investigation to the township Henyard oversaw. What is your thoughts and concerns when you hear that federal agents are now talking to Thornton Township employees?
I'm actually pleased with it.
Ooh. And remember that infamous township brawl when Henyard jumped in the middle? There's new fallout. The activist and his friend are now suing the township. The two fought with Henyard and her boyfriend, who was a township employee at the time. Tuesday night, the trustees voted to hire an attorney to represent the township.
At the time she was a supervisor. She is the supervisor today. So once again, it's just to protect the township. You know, she still is.
The activist and his friend are now suing the township brawl when Henyard jumped in the middle. There's new fallout. The activist and his friend are now at the time.
Or they're going to have to pay them some money. They're like, she represented the city at that time, the township at that time. So
time she was a supervisor. She is the supervisor today. So once again, it's just to protect the township. You know, she still is, as of right now, part of the township.
Fighting for my residents. She's
So
fighting
here
for her
in Thornton
boyfriend.
Township, when an elected official misses 5 consecutive meetings, they have the authority to somewhat remove and start the process, remove that person from office. However, because she only has 1 meeting left, Henyard, that is, they're questioning as to whether or not it's even worth it at this point.
Nah, it might be some loophole. She end up in a battle with them and courtroom battle or something. She taking them back to court. Then it might be a loophole that says, well, since she taking them to court, technically she's still the supervisor, or there can't be no elections while she's still technically in office because this is gonna take 4 months past when she's supposed to be out now. Just let her have that one more meeting and be done with it.
But one thing that is moving forward, that federal probe where federal agents are currently talking to past and current employees.
Yeah, I think she was taking stuff. And she wasn't paying the regular people, like landscaping and things like that. And then they got the whole thing where she wasn't paying rent for her house and she was causing some distress to the lady that she knew that she rented the house from. And it's a bunch of stuff. She had to basically get evicted, but then the local police would not serve her because she was the mayor, wouldn't serve her the eviction notice, so then she just stayed in the house in like this loop area, this gray area. You can't have this, man. We always want black politicians running black towns and all this, but you just can't. This was some DEI higher stuff right here. she got to go, and she probably should go to jail. And then some people be like, yeah, but what about the white people that doing it? I don't care about them. Yeah, what does that mean? If your neighbor's house on fire, you're going to say, but what about my house? It ain't on fire. Like, no, you're going to go help them. And look, just let me know what y'all think, Cave Dwellers. I don't even want to get into it. This lady setting us back 100 years with the way she doing it. She just came out of nowhere, I think, and just ran for it. And people are like, let's give it a try. It's something new. Man, it just didn't work out. But we'll see what happens. She could run again for election. And if she get elected again, I don't know what to tell y'all. The people just don't. They're just not informed. She should be out. She shouldn't even be on the ballot. It shouldn't even be. It should be a no contest if she's running against somebody else, whoever she's running against. But let me know what y'all think, Cave Dwellers. Like, share, subscribe, all that.